Hello guys, this video is going to be on Deltamath, compositions of functions with x. So again, composition is when we write two functions together. In this case, we have f of x equals 4x plus 14 and g of x equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 7. And it is asking us to find f composed of g of x. Again, I'm going to write what this notation means, and I'm going to write it actually up here, right here. This notation means that f of x is going to contain g of x. Again, this means that g of x is going to go on the inside because g of x came second. So please keep that in mind. So let me write what f of x is. Let me write that. F of x equals 4x plus 14. Okay? That is my f of x. That is given to me in the problem. Now, notice that the difference between f of x and f of x composed of g of x is the g of x. So I'm going to replace that x for g of x. So inside of it, I'm going to replace it with g of x. So that is also going to change what my equation looks like on this side. 4 times, and it's no longer going to be x because I'm going to replace it with g of x. And then I still have plus 14, okay? So I replace my x with g of x. Now, what is g of x? G of x is 2x squared plus 5x minus 7. That is what my g of x is. That is g of x. It's given to me right here. So on this side, I'm still going to have my 4. And now I'm going to be multiplying it by all this. 2x squared. I apologize, my bad handwriting. 5x minus 7. And I still have the plus 14. Plus 14. Let me actually write that better. Let me erase that because that is bad written. So we're going to have 4 times the g of x we said was 2x squared, 5x minus 7. And then add the rest of the function. Don't forget it. Make sure you're always showing all your steps. So we replaced our x with g of x, which g of x was this equation right here. And now we have this new written expression. So let's go ahead and distribute that 4. It's going to be 8x squared. And then distribute it to the 5x plus 20x. And distribute it to the negative 7. That's a negative 28 plus 14. And so here we only got one pair of like terms. We only have negative 28 and positive 14, so that's going to give me a negative 14. And for Deltamath, it does ask to express your answer as a polynomial in standard form. Remember that standard form is the lowest degree, the highest degree to the lowest degree. Is highest exponent to the lowest. Guys, I would write this down if I were you. That way you have notes that you can reference back. And so if you look at this problem right here, we have x squared, then we have x, and then we don't have an x. So it is actually already in standard form for us. So let's go ahead and type that into Deltamath. That's going to be 8x. Let me see how to put a square on here. 8x squared plus 22x minus 14. And we're going to submit. And there we go. The right answer. I hope that helps. Have a good day, guys. If it doesn't, just watch another video.